I'm out near Lamar, Colorado with Cameron Nolder. I've been invited to the Nolder Ranch. Let's give it a try.
(1916), homesteaded right here. The government gave great-great-granddad the acres, and they just slowly expanded it. 5 or 6 generations of Nolders have lived here, and they hauled these rocks in with team and buggy from down south. My grandpa's granddad was a moonshiner. Cook up the moonshine or brew the moonshine out in the pasture. And these columns here are hollow. So of course this has been broken, but you take this off and it would hold the 5-gallon drums of moonshine. And so he'd hide it from the law, of course, in these posts all around the ranch here. One of these moonshine jugs, right? It runs seasonally, about once a year. This right here, when it's running, reminds me of Lonesome Dove when the Captain Call and Augustus McCrae are sitting right there in the stream in Texas. Bacon fried corn. Yeah. This is a rare occasion to see me in the kitchen.
And down with the bacon. So next up, we're gonna go Blackstone's tequila lime seasoning. I like to use tequila lime or the taco fajita. If you don't have that, that's fine. Salt, pepper, garlic works just perfect for this recipe.
Easy, 1, 2, 3.
Nice. 6:30 a.m. We're in the truck with Cameron.
Yeah.
Hopefully gonna get us a doe pronghorn. It's always hard for me to say pronghorn. I always say antelope. Do you say antelope or pronghorn?
I say antelope.
Yeah. The official term, of course, is pronghorn. Right there, baby. So I'm out in the middle of a field. The guys are with our 2 sons, and they're out in a side-by-side seeing if they can't kick some antelope back this way. Praise the Lord and pass the pronghorn. There we go.
Praise the Lord and pass the pronghorn.
My new friend Fi here, he helped me. He helped us find a ton of pronghorn this afternoon.
Hi.
Cameron looks happy. Come on.
I'm happy.
You turned your frown upside down, didn't you, Cameron?
I did.
We were pretty depressed, I'll be honest with you, because everybody around here, everybody this morning said that as far as opening days go, they said it was probably the fewest amount of antelope they'd ever seen, ever. And so we were pretty depressed this morning, and we got on a bunch and just couldn't make it happen, and here we are, antelope in the bag, right?
Yeah.
A big old doe in the cooler, and even some extra meat that I acquired from a good friend out here. So tons of meat coming home. So here I am in the kitchen. I have about 45 pounds of antelope meat mixed with around 20% pork shoulder. We do that because wild game is so lean, and a little bit of wild game fat that exists is not good for eating. So you need to mix a little bit of pork in there to be able to make patties and have your meat stick together when you're cooking it. This is approximately 1 pound of antelope sausage, Blackstone's breakfast blend. Just doing this as a small batch to show you right now. Look at this. The breakfast blend is just perfect. It has that delicious, what I would call a classic breakfast sausage. Classic you know, for lack of a better word, that classic Cracker Barrel breakfast flavor, if you will. Little breakfast sausage patties here in my hand, like so. And there we go. Colorado Antelope sausage with Blackstone's breakfast blend seasoning. And now the only thing left to do is bring the sausage over to the griddle because it's breakfast time. Antelope sausage down on the griddle. These, of course, the Blackstone silicone egg rings. I always spray mine with a little non-stick spray. We have the Blackstone breakfast blend out and about, so let's just put a little bit on there. And some beautiful buttered multi-grain bread. Let's plate it up. Take a look at that. Let's give it a try. Oh, baby. Colorado antelope sausage. Look at that. So I made this with the Blackstone breakfast blend just to give you another idea. I don't use that for all my sausages. I have a bunch of different wild game kits, but this stuff is perfect. So little pro tip for you. If you want to make your own sausage, you can use Blackstone's breakfast blend. Works out perfectly. Well, let's see if we can break that egg open. Get a little bit of that on that toast right there. I'm all about dipping eggs in toast. Before I forget, I also want to mention Phi. He's the rancher that was with us. He was taking us around through the fields, helping us find pronghorn. Unsolicited. Turns out this guy, this High Plains griddler, is a Blackstoner. You see me cooking wild game here on my show, but this kind of gives you a little bit behind the scenes, let you know all the work that goes into it, the adventure, and all that fun stuff that makes up the harvest. So thanks for watching, everybody. You can check us out at blackstoneproducts.com. All of our various recipes are out on our social media platforms as well. Until next time, this is Todd and Levi. Praise the Lord and pass the antelope. Or the pronghorn. That's the official name.